boys and girls. Today's learning target is I can draft paragraphs in my hero essay. So here I am back in the short essay about what makes a hero. We already made an idea plan and wrote our first paragraph where we had our introduction sentence and the three main ideas in our essay. Okay, today we're going to start working on our paragraphs. Let's focus on our pink paragraph first. That's the paragraph that matches your first big idea that you mentioned in the beginning. Now in this paragraph, you're going to have between 3 and 5 sentences. That's a good rule of thumb for all paragraphs. You have to have at least 2 sentences because you're going to do the paragraph sandwich. So sentence 1 is basically repeating the idea you just said up here. Now, since this is your first essay, it's okay with me if you just repeat heroes are whatever you said they were in your first sentence. Now, that's a little bit clunky and beginner style, so if you can say this sentence in slightly different words, you'll sound a little fancier. But again, you're just starting out. If you want to just repeat that sentence, it's okay. Later you'll grow fancy the more you practice this. Now, paragraph sandwich style. This was your introduction sentence. And you're going to say something that's very similar to that at the end of your paragraph when you get there. Because remember, it's like the 2 pieces of bread that hold all of your detail filling in the middle. These 2 sentences need to be the same flavor, the same kind of bread, as it were. So you might, at the end, you might say something like, for all these reasons, we know heroes are whatever. So you can see that it's very similar to my first sentence. I just put it in slightly different words. In between those 2 sandwich sentences in your paragraph, you're going to aim for 3 detail sentences because then your paragraph will be good and chunky, 5 sentences total. But if you only can think of 2, it's fine. So these are the details that prove your first sentence is true. So if you said heroes are brave, you would need to have a sentence with reason number 1. Let's call it supporting detail number 1. And then you'll have another sentence with supporting detail 2. Oops, that kind of 2. And then maybe another sentence with supporting details 3. You get the idea. All of those supporting detail sentences are the proof that your idea, this pink idea, is true about heroes. The more of those supporting detail sentences you have, the stronger your paragraph is, and the more that your readers will agree with you. To find ideas for these supporting detail sentences, if you can't think of some examples on your own, I would go back and look at the stories we read in your My Book in this chapter. All of those stories about heroic feats will connect to your ideas about heroes, and you can use evidence to prove it. For example, for Heroes Are Brave, you could look at the Smoke Jumpers story and talk about how smoke jumpers are brave. You could look back at Perseus and Medusa and talk about how Perseus was brave, and so on with the other stories we've read. Each of those stories in that chapter could be a supporting detail. You just have to tell how it proves your topic sentence here. So, once again, today we're going to work on our first paragraph. We'll call these the body paragraphs of the essay. Remember that your body paragraph has a topic sentence at the beginning, which is basically the same as your sentence up here in your first paragraph. Your topic sentence should sort of repeat at the end of your paragraph, but maybe preferably in slightly different words. And your paragraph should have supporting detail sentences in the middle. Aim for at least 3 sentences in the middle, and the supporting details can come from the stories we've read. Now, if that doesn't take you very long, you are completely welcome to do the same strategy with your green paragraph and your green idea, and your blue paragraph and your blue idea. Let's wait before we get to this yellow paragraph, though. All you have to do to be done today is the pink paragraph. Everything else is working ahead. Okay, so work on the pink paragraph, come back to this video if you get stuck, or come to office hours today and I can help you there as well. That's all for this video. I'll see you in the next one.